Stage of our program, the cultural events, the annual concert. This is solely by our children, okay? Everything is by our children and then by their teachers, okay? By their loving teachers. They have guided them, they have helped them, they have supported them. Most of the credit goes to our dear children. They are the tiny tots of our school, and here they are. And I would like to hand over the mic to Miss Praveena, who is going to take you forward from here. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, children. Wave your hands for me. Thank you. It's so nice, it's so lovely to see you all. All right. I'm here to narrate a story in brief, so you will all be able to understand and create a connection with what the children are going to perform today. And the title of the story that we have chosen today is, children, what's the story we have chosen? There you hear, it's Maleficent. As the name sounds, Maleficent is a powerful fairy who is born in this beautiful forest. And it's a magical forest, and she lives in that forest. Maleficent grows in the forest, and she turns to be the protector of the land. And her neighbor was a kingdom which was ruled by a king named Henry. Henry always had an intention of conquering this land where Maleficent lived. And this land was called the land of Moors. It was a beautiful and magical land where Maleficent lived. And Henry always wanted to conquer this land. And as Maleficent grew up, she had a chance to meet this young boy, a peasant from the neighboring kingdom. And she falls in love with that boy, and they both grow in love together. And one day, as I told you, Henry, who always wanted to conquer the kingdom where Maleficent lived, he attempts to conquer. He attempts to attack her with all his army. And Maleficent, with all her magical powers, protects her land and defeats that king. That wounded king, on his deathbed, declares that whoever kills Maleficent will be declared the kingdom, will be declared the king of his kingdom, and will be his successor. And Stefan, when he heard this, the young boy, Stefan, who heard this, wanted to be the successor, wanted to be the king. And it was much more easier for Stefan to kill Maleficent because he created that bond, a friendly relationship with Maleficent. And so he gives her a drink one day, and he puts her to sleep. And he also had plans of killing her. But there was an instinct. His conscience pricked him because he had created that friendly relationship with Maleficent. But he doesn't kill her at that time. Instead, he cuts off her wings, which was the power for Maleficent. And he takes the wings and presents it to King Henry with an intention to trick him and say that, yes, I have killed Maleficent. Maleficent, she woke up the next day and she was so upset, and she realized that she had been betrayed by Stefan, whom she trusted the most. Her trust between Stefan was broken. You know, it feels so bad when your trust is broken between your friend. And so she wanted to take revenge on Stefan. So as time goes on, she also gets a raven as a spy, which also acts to be her wings. And this raven keeps spying what Stefan was doing. She was waiting for a right time, a right chance to defeat Stefan once again. She wanted to take revenge on Stefan. And she learns that Stefan has become a king, and now Stefan is now he's got a new baby girl named Aurora. She learns that. And she also learns that there is going to be a big ceremony that's going to be held for christening the newborn baby. She visits the palace, and she curses Aurora. The curse was so specific that before her 16th birthday, Aurora will prick herself on the spindle and will be into the deep sleep forever, and that no power on earth can revoke the curse. That was the curse she gave. But Stefan, since he had so much of love for Aurora, he begged Maleficent to revoke the curse. But Maleficent was very stubborn and she never wanted to revoke the curse. But that was a chance to be very sarcastic with Stefan. And so she said, yes, I can revoke the curse, but only under one condition. And the condition was also very specific. She said, yes, you can revoke the curse, but only with a true love's kiss. Because she believed that true love never existed. And she left. And Stefan, worried so much about the girl, gave the girl to the 3 fairies and asked her to bring her up and asked her to bring Aurora only after her 16th birthday. Meanwhile, Maleficent was also spying Aurora. She constantly kept an eye on what Aurora was doing. As she was growing up, Maleficent constantly kept an eye on Aurora on what she was doing. And slowly, as Aurora was growing, Maleficent started to develop a deeper bond with Aurora. She started loving her. And one day she regretted that, oh my God, I had given this curse towards the person who I'm loving right now. And she felt very bad. She regrets and she wants to revoke the curse from Aurora. She also does a spell on Aurora and brings her to the land where Maleficent was living. And she also tries to revoke the curse what Maleficent had given to her. But she was not able to revoke the curse. Now Maleficent is very upset. Now Aurora is now a grown-up girl. And she one day encounters Prince Philip. And at the sight they meet each other, they fall in love. But Maleficent is still keeping an eye on Aurora. She always warns Aurora, saying that, Aurora, there is always an evil around you, so you better be careful. And Aurora, yes, she hears that. She never wanted to give much importance to what Maleficent was saying because she always felt she was in the safer hands with Maleficent. And she also noticed that she has fallen in love with Prince Philip. And she thinks that Prince Philip might be an answer to the curse. Because if Prince Philip is going to kiss Aurora with a true love in his heart, the curse might be revoked. That was her thought. And she was waiting for a day for Prince Philip to go kiss her. And the day arrived. Aurora started loving being with Maleficent. She loved to be in moors. And Aurora decides, why should I ever go get back to these fairies and live with them? Let me live with Maleficent. She's so wonderful and I love this place. Let me be with her. She decides to be with Maleficent. And so she wants to go back to these fairies and tell them that, look here, I have decided to go back and live with Maleficent. The moment these fairies heard that she has decided to live with Maleficent, they revealed the truth, that it was Maleficent who cursed her. And when Aurora gets to know that Maleficent was the one who cursed her, she's so troubled and she's so upset that she couldn't believe that, was it Maleficent who cursed me? And so she runs back to the palace. She also gets to know that there is a person, Stefan, who is her father, and she runs back to the palace. The moment Stefan gets to know that Aurora is back, he locks her up into the room. But Maleficent's thought was to revoke the curse. She knows that the curse is anyway going to come true on her 16th birthday. Her 16th birthday came. The spell, the curse, what she gave it on Aurora, came true. Aurora went, she pricked herself on the spindle, and she went back to deep sleep. Now Maleficent was totally upset. She felt so bad that she couldn't revoke the curse. And she felt so bad that the curse has come true. Now she didn't know what to do, but her only answer was Prince Philip. If Prince Philip can come and kiss Aurora, then the curse might be revoked. She tried to bring Prince Philip, and she tries to make Prince Philip kiss Aurora. She watches what's happening. But Aurora never wakes up from sleep. She thought she's going to come out. She thought that the curse is going to be revoked with the true love's kiss. She thought that Prince would be the answer. When Prince is going to kiss her, that she's going to wake her up and she's going to come back from sleep. But that didn't happen. She was so upset. She felt so bad. So she grabbed Aurora. She took her up in her arms and she gave her the last kiss and left her on the bed. You know what happened? The moment she took her up in her arms, and the moment she felt that she has done the worst ever mistake in this world of cursing Aurora, and the moment she kissed her, Aurora woke up from sleep. And that's the true love's kiss. It was not Prince Philip, but it was Maleficent's true love's kiss that woke up Aurora back from her curse. Now what I want to tell you is, our children here are coming here to give a strong message that it is not all about the true love's kiss, but it's about the act of true love. So can we all give a big round of applause for our children here and welcome them, please? Thank you so much.
It is indeed a blissful sight to watch the fairies dance together.
Come on, what did you just say?
I just said Life of fairies are amazing. They can do anything on this earth. No worries. Happy always.
Have you ever heard a story of a fairy who underwent a lot of pain?
Yes, now I remember. Once upon a time, there were two kingdoms that were the worst of neighbors. So vast was the discord between them that it was said only a great hero or a terrible villain might bring them together. In one kingdom lived folk like you and me, with a vain and greedy king to rule over them. They were forever discontent and envious of the wealth and beauty of their neighbors. For in the other kingdom, the most lived every manner of strange and wonderful creature, and they needed neither a king nor queen, but trusted in one another.
That's so interesting.
In a great tree on a great cliff, in the moors, lived one such spirit. You might take her for a girl, but she was not just any girl. She was a fairy, and her name was Maleficent.
Oh, I am a girl and I can do anything, live in life and I'm on top of this world. Here comes this girl, I can learn to fly. Write my name across the sky, I can sail the sea. All I need is just me. Every day's my turn to be strong, be brave, and I will learn how to count on me. Wait and see what I'll be. I am a girl, I can go anywhere, take on the world. I can go where I want to, when I want to. Oh, I am a girl and I can do anything, live in life and I'm on top of this world. Here comes this girl. Here, oh, I'll teach other girls to learn and let them know it's their turn, it's our turn.
Maleficent forgives him, and the two strike up a friendship that lasts for several years. On his 16th birthday, Stefan gave Maleficent a gift, and it's a true love's kiss.
What's all the fuss about? The border guard have discovered. Why did you tell her? I want to tell her. I want to. I tell this time, you tell next time. No, you told last time. So I tell this time, this will wait next time. Tell me what? The border guard found a human thief at the pool of jewel. Humans here, I hope they're not another wall. I am not afraid. Besides, I have never seen a human close. Come out. No, they mean to kill me. And besides, they are hideous to look at. What? That's extremely rude. Don't listen to him. You are classically handsome. Thank you. It's not right to steal, but we don't kill people for it. Come out this instant. Are you fully grown?
No.
I believe he's just a boy.
And you are just a girl.
Who are you?
I am called Stefan. Who are you?
I am Maleficent.
He took a stone from the moose.
You have to give it back.
Give what back? If I know I'll throw it away, I would have kept it.
I didn't throw it away. I delivered to home as I'm going to do for you. Where do you live?
I live in a barn. Someday I live in a castle. Okay, we'll see each other again. What's wrong?
Iron burns fairies.
Sorry. I like your wings.
I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking mirrors keep us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle. We go through the darkest of days, having to make a way. Never let you go, never let me down.
Why do you even ask this? For sure,
Love is powerful.
I agree love is powerful, but not always. Greed is more powerful.
What do you mean? Can you prove?
Yes, I can. Greed takes over Stefan, thus pulling him away from Maleficent. Come on, let's see what happens.
The mystic moon that no one dares to venture for fear of the magical creature. Sit present. Go no further. A king does not take order from a winged earth. No king to me. Bring me a red battalion. Stand with me. It's the dog witcher. Charge.
Henry, trying to conquer the beautiful land where Maleficent lived.
I told you love is powerful.
Ha ha ha! Come on, my friend. Don't be in a hurry to jump into a conclusion. See how Stefan plays a trick on Maleficent.
Maleficent, 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 Maleficent. So how is the life with humans? I come to warn you. They mean to kill you. King Henry will stop nothing. Please, you have to trust me.
Maleficent to sleep.
गुनगुनाती है ये हवाएं, गुनगुनाता है गगन, गा रहा है ये सारा आलम।
Zooby-Doo, Zooby Zooby Dooby Bum Para, Zooby Dooby Param Pam, Zooby Dooby नाचे क्यों पागल stupid man.
Zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam. Zooby dooby नाचे क्यों पागल stupid man.
शाखों पे पत्ते गा रहे हैं, पुलों पे भंवरे गा रहे हैं,
दीवार गिरने गा रहे हैं, ये पंछी गा रहे हैं।
बगिया में दो फूलों की हो रही है गुफ्तगू, जैसा फिल्म में होता है हो रहा है हूबहू।
आई 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 zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam.
Zooby Dooby नाचे क्यों पागल stupid man.
Zooby Dooby Bum Para, Zooby Dooby Param Pam. Zooby Dooby नाचे क्यों पागल stupid.
Zubi dubi nache क्यों पागल stupid man
Zubi dubi zubi dubi pampara, zubi dubi parampa. Zubi dubi nache.
Are you thirsty? Yes. I have oven you, sir. She is vanished. You have well, my son. You will be rewarded. Oh, no, Stefan! Oh, no, Stefan! I'll do my best to be a worthy successor, Your Majesty.
Yes, you just saw Maleficent awakens weak with pain, realizing she had been betrayed. She swears revenge against Stefan.
The greed and worldly pleasure led to destruction. What happened to Maleficent? She could not fly, but since she was a fairy, she got a help of a raven using her magic.
Come, let's see how the raven helps her. Into a man. What have you done to my beautiful self? Would you rather I let them beat you to death? I am not certain. Stop complaining. I saved your life. Forgive me. What do I call you? Devil. For saving my life, I am your servant. Whatever you need. Wings. Wings. I need you to be my wings.
Having lost her ability to fly, Maleficent frees a captured raven in a nearby field and gives him the power to transform into a man. And that's what you just saw.
मिस हुआ एक, लाइफ की गाड़ी ने कस के मारा ब्रेक। हो रहा है क्यों कंफ्यूज मेरे दिल, मशवरा मेरा तू आजमा के देख। यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक बेटा। चल मसल फुलाना, थोड़ी बॉडी बनाना, तेरे चिकने गालों पे स्टबल की फसल उगाना। अरे रे रे ओबे चल बेटा शुरू हो जा गुरु, बगल उठा के थोड़ा डियो लगाना, किसी बगल वाली को मर्दानी खुशबू सुंघाना। चल ऊपर से तो बटन ढीले करके बताना, बालों वाला सीना दिखाना, बालों वाला सीना दिखाना। बरसों तक तू साइकिल पे घुमा है, हाईवे पे मोटर साइकिल भगा के देख। स्पीड में तुझको अगर सर्दी लगे तो सीट पे पीछे लड़की बिठा के देख। यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक बेटा।
What happened next? Hey, it's celebration! King Henry get married to the princess.
Will Maleficent stop the wedding? How can she even hold on it?
Come, let's go to the wedding and see what happens.
As King Henry declares, he announces the next successor as King Stefan. The marriage between Stefan and Prince just happened. The whole kingdom is in a celebration mood on having King Stefan as their king.
but the pleasure it gives does not last long.
So what happened next?
She practices her black magic and turning herself against Stefan.
Poor Maleficent. Has she got any chance to make Stephen realize his fault?
Yes, and here it is.
He did this to me, so he would be the king. Now what, misters?
Maleficent turns to be really angry of what Stefan had done to her, and she declares herself the ruler of Moors, infusing her surrounding with dark magic and putting herself once for all against Stefan, the ruler of human kingdom. On hearing the royal staff speak of the baby girl just born to the king and queen, Diawl, the raven, hurries to relay the news to Maleficent, who sees an opportunity for revenge.
What? Child, King Stefan and Queen have had a child. There will be a grand celebration. A grand celebration for a baby. How wonderful!
It's now the grand celebration of the birth of the new baby girl, Aurora.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, here I stay.
wish for you the gift of beauty. My wish is that you'll never be blue, only happy all days of your life. Sweet baby, my wish for you is that you find
I've been waiting for this day to arrive. Everybody can come along for the ride. Listen up, buckle up, keep your hands inside, 'cause we're gonna have a good time. Are you ready? We're gonna bust down the door. So exciting, we've never been here before. Check it out, step it out, get your feet on the floor, 'cause it's gonna be a good time. It's time to brighten up the night. It's time to get electrified. It's time to go, come on, I can't wait. Yeah, yeah. It's time to celebrate. Hey, hey, whoa. Hey, hey. It's time to celebrate. Hey, hey, whoa. Hey, hey. It's time to celebrate. Hang the streamers and throw confetti up high. 16 layers, the biggest cake of all time. If you're down, come on down. There's no waiting in line, 'cause we're gonna have the best time. It's time to brighten up the night. It's time to get electrified. It's time to go, come on, I can't wait. Yeah, yeah. It's time to celebrate. Hey, hey, whoa. Hey, hey. It's time to celebrate. Hey, hey, whoa. Hey, hey. It's time to celebrate. Doesn't matter when, no, doesn't matter how. When you're with your friends, when you're with your, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how. How. It's time to celebrate. Hey, hey, whoa. Hey, hey. It's time to celebrate. Hey, hey, whoa. Hey, hey. It's time to celebrate.
Why do you look so sad? Do you have any idea how one could feel when the trust is broken? But why do you speak all this now? Are you still not able to connect? Maleficent says to be alone. Meanwhile, the royal staffs to speak of just born baby girl.
Sweet Aurora, I wish for you the gift of beauty. My wish is that you'll never be blue, only happy all days of your life. Sweet baby, my wish for you is that you find. Well, what a glittering assemblage. King Stefan, royalty, nobility, the gentry, and how quaint. Even the rabble. I must say, I felt quite distressed at not receiving an invitation.
You're not welcome here.
Oh dear, what an awkward situation. You are not offended. Why no? And to show I bear no ill will, I too shall bestow a gift on the child.
No, we don't want your gift.
Listen well, all of you. The princess Shalandi will grow in grace and beauty, beloved by all who meet her. That's a lovely gift. But before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and fall into a deep sleep like death, a sleep from which she will never awaken.
Maleficent, please don't do this. I am begging you.
I like your begging. Do it again.
Please, I beg you.
All right, the princess can be woken, but only by a true love kiss. This